And just like that, we are back. And for all the new people here, hello everyone, and welcome back to Abstraction Cup, another winners bracket match with Cosmic Princess Kaguya, which is a reference to the anime that was released in January, well, the movie, and we have Get Creative, Make a Name. So, I did have the fair share of watching Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Not really too sure I Get Creative yet, but I already know this is a winners bracket match. Both these teams must have fought hard to make it into the round of 32. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the scrimmage in the commentary booth. Of course, we're going to be changing commentators from last time. It's going to be Nightkore. Joining me is going to be Popy. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great today. Thank you so much for the introduction. Like you said, this is kind of like a transition. We were just streaming one of the matches in 13 UTC. That was a pretty exciting one as well, but immediately we are going to be switching up here. I also watched Cosmic Princess Kaguya, off topic, but pretty good. Anyways, seeding wise, compared to the last match, we are going to be seeing the seed difference is going to be a little bit further apart. But I think both teams have had pretty solid accuracy scores, back in around 64 at least. I think Kaguya is going to be opting for Ellen's hybrids, if I'm not wrong, or if I predict correctly. But we have to see as the match starts, I think. Yeah, this is literally just the very beginning.
Yeah, I would agree with you. Looking from the qualifiers and from last week, we have seen Cosmic Princess Kaguya definitely hold their own and definitely made themselves a big name when it does come to long notes, and even potentially hybrids as well. So I think maybe for Get Creative, Make a Name, like, looking at their qualifier scores, they were decently well-rounded. But looking at it, I think early game Rice or kind of more the lighter Rice might be up their alley. But you know, this is a completely different field compared to qualifiers, so you just have to see what they're going to get up to.
Yeah, it's gonna be... I mean, yeah, same for you. Also, not the most familiar person for blue team, while I do know the players on the red team side. Yeah, like you said, seems like blue team has had more ground on Rice picks last round. And not last round, qualifiers. So, yeah, have they rolled? I think next is going to be for them to roll.
Alright, they haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, they haven't.
Okay, yeah.
Let's roll, guys. 75 for blue team.
Right,
and yeah, we got higher than 75. So 25% chance.
Will it happen?
It can happen.
We have seen some pretty close. We have seen
the most exciting one yet. Let's see. We're making it way too dramatic than it should be, but...
Watch it just be a tie. Watch, Sengi's gonna roll a 75.
Oh, that A bro zero. Dude, this is like...
You
have to stall for rolling, okay.
I gotta love it. Surely if you have to get the last two rolls, surely they win.
This has to be the most time that a commentary has done on. Okay. Oh, that is huge. Okay.
Okay, it's worth. Okay, that was worth. That was worth the summon.
So true.
Oh, it would have been 90 anyways. So either way, they would have won. All right, and with that, Cosmic Princess Kaguya does have the opportunity for the first pick or first ban, and usually probably be picked. That's my guess. I do think they actually went for bat last week. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I have to shout. I can just check on match results. Oh, let's see. It is... I can't tell. Why is it...
That's okay.
I forgot I'm finding it. While I find it, you tell me what they're deciding.
Alright, so it looks like Cosmic Princess Kaguya is going to go for Protect, and I think they're rolling their Protect, which Are they?
Are
Well,
they?
oh no, I don't think they are. Okay.
Well, I just found out their protect on round 64 was Rice 1, which is completely different than what I said about picking hybrid LNs, but this time, they're going to be protecting LN 2.
Alright. So last week they went from Rice, now to LN. So, I think it makes sense. Like, we know that from Cosmic Princess Kaguya, it seems like Abro's going to be the main player for Rice, Diaz going to be the main player for LN. I do believe on their side. Not really too sure on Get Creative, but they're going to be jumping into Rice 2 for Protect, and I'm 100% going to predict that they were probably going to pick a Rice for Protect, if not Hybrid.
Yeah, Rice 2 is a very logical protect in my opinion. I think Rice 2 all depends on whether or not you have actually practiced the map enough, because, well, you do know what Rice 2, it has those type of endless trails in the middle. So if you're not prepared for it, it's gonna be a bunch of no-log happening in that one, so probably what their strategy is pointing out on. And Rice 6 is gonna be the... Oh, LN1 banned by blue team, and then Rice 6 is gonna be banned by red team, okay.
Rice 6 ban does make sense on the play of Cosmic, and LN1 ban makes sense as well in the play to Get Creative, so I mean, I'm already just looking from these protected ban. You probably know it's going to be a Rice versus LN matchup in this case.
That's going to be it for the banning protect phase, so it's going to be Princess Kaguya to be picking at first. Expecting an L1 or hybrid here. Let's see what they're opting for. Maybe immediately going for the protect, but let's see.
I'm not really too sure. Usually, what I usually see with LN oriented teams, or teams that are confident in LN, is they usually start to pick with the hybrids. Or maybe... Yeah.
Probably? I don't know.
If there was a hybrid I would probably go to pick, I would maybe go with hybrid 3 to start off. I feel like hybrid 1 and hybrid 2 might be on the more physical side. Okay, LN2.
Wow. Just immediately opting for the protect immediately. LN2, I mean, yeah, their stage 5 score specifically on qualifiers is the most. It's like, it stands out the most, which stage 5 was the density pick, and this one is also a density pick. So.
You are correct. It definitely was their magnum opus when it came to their qualifiers, and I'll actually check last week as well.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear we are gonna be seeing coming in for red team to play on to. I think it is that played stage 5 in qualifiers. While Sankyu is gonna be the one getting in blue team. Makes sense. I mean, both of them have been playing the L1s throughout the 2 rounds, so. Let's take a look as we jump into the first map. 185 BPM Perseverance is going to be our first map of this match going on.
Huh. Seems last week's LN2 from Cosmic Princess Kaguya was 17, but was still 9-1. I do remember, I think it was a miss. But I think that was kind of more of a cleaner drop instead, because I do remember that actually being very strong to still take the point. So, I think maybe, it's going to be polishing off the dust from boots a small bit and maybe trying to get the full combo this week.
Yeah, I mean, it's something to point out on if you win by sheer accuracy despite the miss last round. It only shows how immaculate that accuracy is going to be on the LN side of things. But right now, both players actually having similar accuracy. As I say, that a little bit of accuracy drops coming in for a side of Sankyu here, back to 9.8, 1 barely.
Sure. Even then, both players still holding up a really good fight during the first QI. Again, it's kind of running down, but as I say that, really nasty 15 combo break there. Gonna equalize the score for a bit, because I do believe Sankyu had a slight accuracy drop going into the transition of the Ki, but it's still rolling down. It's really now who's gonna capitalize off this? Senku is ever so slightly dropping as the rolls in more the density areas keep raining down. But yeah, it's still holding on and recovering after that miss. A 3k score deficit, alright, but if they're able to keep holding on to their accuracy and polish off that miss, then they might be able to snag back the lead. But for now, Senku is right in the driver's seat.
Yeah, we are. Do you see the break part here? They can see that, oh, yeah, missed that by Sankyo. So I think score lead is probably going to shrink in the final one further map. I think Ye could have that potential of gaining accuracy in the final part, but is it enough to recover the 3,000 score lead? Probably not. Or, I don't know, the score lead is actually getting closer and closer. Or maybe if they can hope for a miss on the side of Sankyo, maybe the score lead can switch at any time still. It's definitely off striking distance.
What I will say though, get ready for this final Ki. It is going to be close. And especially that we saw with the first Ki that you already seen, it was kind of broken jump stream density. Like, it's still going to rain down here. You're already seeing some of those rolls at 185 BPM. And now as we enter the home stretch, no one is breaking. Senku's climbing back up there actually small bit. Yaz hitting ever so slightly late. And that's going to be it. Senku's going to take the break point and get their first pick.
This is a very surprising beginning for probably both teams and all the viewers because, well, this is a red team's protect. Unfortunately, that one miss there gave Senku the 2,700 score lead. And yeah, with the better ratio and grade count, it's not going to be enough because of that singular miss at that one early section. Like you said, this is another. Not another, but this is a break point.
This puts Get Creative in a really strong spot now. Well, they have to get creative with their plan now and hopefully grab another pick on their side. Hopefully now, that should be a really good morale boost on their side as well. So hopefully they might be able to bring this into the next round and maybe cause an upset or maybe try snag another point off. Now, kind of looking how that goes, I get why they would protect Rice 2. Like, kind of showing a decently similar format and judging how they protected Rice 2. I won't be surprised if they jumped into Rice 1. I mean, of course they could just jump into their protect as well, but would it be like it kind of makes more logical sense to pick Rice 1, I feel, in this scenario.
Maybe holding off Rice 2. I think Rice 2 is probably going to be their like final kill card, maybe. So yeah, Rice 1 being the map that's closest to Rice 2 in terms of patterning, probably going to be a very logical choice. But I mean, I think any one of the Rice maps are feasible for blue team to pick here.
Absolutely. But again, if Get Creative do decide to jump into Rice, they will instead have to play most likely April instead, because April, I do remember she is the Rice player for Kaguya, so
yeah,
I do think that Get Creative, they might have to try more rely on pure accuracy alone, because I do remember that I don't think April missed last week. Either that or on maybe one map. I'm not 100% sure if they did.
I have to see though, because I don't think it's that like logical to go for hybrid elements this early for blue team. So I think it's probably sensible. They are taking their sweet time to pick, and okay, even onwards they're gonna be picking hybrid free.
She missed at the start Rice 3 last week. My poor
GG. Why would I remember what they did in the last match? Anyways, hybrid free is an interesting choice.
Hybrid free. So it looks like most likely Yad's still going to be playing on the side of Custom Princess Kaguya. I think both players are still going to remain on this lineup. And as you said, I think this pick is pretty interesting on the side of Get Creative.
Yeah, I mean, being a hybrid map, this map does have a number of Rice bursts rather than LN bursts, but obviously there's still LNs in play in this map, but it's not as heavy as the other two hybrids, I would say. So maybe they're trying to test the waters, but we have to see.
The thing that kind of raises my eyebrow a bit, this is a pretty safe pick. Like, it doesn't really... The way I would kind of see it is... Like, you have your pretty tricky Rice patterns, but you don't really have too much of the LN density areas, I do believe, until you go into the Ki. So... I'm not really too sure what to think of this. I feel like this could go either way.
Yeah, this is a very... It's not a pick that we expected, at least for South Blue Team, but here we go. The L1s are going to be more felt here, even though they're relatively short. That's having the accuracy lead so far, 9.9, but just barely above Senku's 9.86. Squirt is still not going to anybody. That's another miss on the side of there.
Okay, now I'm remembering this map.
Yeah.
I forgot that there was a lot of like mini jacks and shields in it as well. Maybe this was Senku's plan. It is 3 minutes and 12 seconds long, so there is some decent time for to catch up in case Senku does find any mishaps of themselves. But right now, as we're in the halfway part, it looks like Senku is going to be front running in the pack right now. But until we get to the second half, where we're all going to be seeing more of what the first Ki is to show. Essentially just a taste tester.
Yeah, that miss really says a lot about Cosmic Princess Kaguya's team right now. Senku is getting away again with the lower accuracy, but the combo advantage is there. This is how they won the last pick as well, as they get away with 3,000 score lead right now. The combo game side, it seems like Blue Team does have the advantage so far. So, Squirt is not moving at 3,000 now, as they're stabilizing their accuracies.
Absolutely. And we're even just heading into the final quarter now, where a lot more of those shields and a lot more of those rolls are going to be coming, a lot of those LNs. Score is slightly heading over towards the side of but all it takes is Senku just to not drop anything heading into the final quarter. But now, as we're getting more shields into the quad transition, it's going to be a few grades dropped on the side of Senku. Yeah,
wait, this might be close.
Catch up. This is going to be close.
Yeah, that's some significant accuracy drops on the side of Senku there. So accuracy score is only at 1,000 now, but the miss is still compensated. The map's already ending. I think this might be over, because the map is really slowing down now. It's just these little rice bursts. Don't mess up, or the score lead can still flicker in this final little racy section, maybe?
Anything can still happen. Okay,
come on.
Yo. 709 points.
That's a really unfortunate draw on the side of, but it's kind of what it is. Combo game is still in the table here. Senku's gonna get away with another FC and taking the second point already.
That was a really close 300 count. Again, look at with the V1SS choke with only those two misses, but
nothing but 2 misses, bro. That is so sad.
That accuracy drop from Senku to final Ki almost brought the lead back over towards Cosmic Princess Kaguya, but Senku did fight it out at the end. So now, Cosmic Princess Kaguya is back again. They're only 1 breakpoint down, so anything is still doable. Will it go into an LN maybe to force April and give me a second.
We have to remember names.
I'm not good with names.
Remembering name challenge. Here we go.
Okay, looks like we're going into Rice. And it's going to be Rice free.
Senku and CRLG for Blue Team. Yeah, I think it's logical for them to pick Rice now because, again, In this tournament, there is a rule that each player cannot play 3 maps consecutively for more than 3 maps. Well, they can still play once technically, but they're probably gonna be switching off to, you know, have a little bit of room there in case anything happens, really. So, if a player plays for 3 times in a row, they have to be swapped on the next map. But they're gonna be swapping after 2 maps already. So, Abril is gonna be coming in for Rice 3 right now.
I feel like Rice would probably be the only... I'd say Rice would be the most reasonable for this. Because if Cosmic Princess Kaguya ended up picking up for LN, they and will probably be getting in for that. It may potentially lead to not being there for the LNs. I'm not really too sure on how CLLG and April are when it comes to long notes and hybrids, but I would probably guess they probably won't be as comfortable compared to and Senku in this scenario.
I agree. Absolutely. I think April has been the Rice dominant player here. Same with CRLG, if I remember. I think CRLG has some L1 hybrid potential, but definitely not as much as Senku. So, going in Rice free, this map is known for being tech disguised as Jack, but then the other catch of this map being it's 4 minutes long. Yeah, this map's gonna take... It's gonna be a long ride, so buckle up. Very calm start so far. We do see that is not a miss you want to see on the side of blue team there, but that's already an early miss on for CILG.
It's definitely not a sign you want to see. While early on, we have seen how consistent April is, and especially like this pick is more core Jack stream oriented, so what I kind of feel like is it's definitely going to be an easier map to kind of keep your combo and consistency on, especially with 120 BPM core Jack. Like the fact that it's kind of more becoming the norm, and probably the fact that if you're both seated this high, you'd probably be able to play something like this pretty comfortably. Then, even finding a misjudgment against April, who's arguably one of the strongest Rice players in this tournament, it's gonna be pretty hard to make a recovery.
Yeah, one of the best Rice players in this tournament, 9.96 from the side of April is absolutely bonkers. So LG is recovering their accuracy now, but that early misses really giving April that 5,000 story right now, but 4 minutes of the map, anything can still happen. I remember this map having one long Jack part that if you're not prepared for, that's a free note lock for you.
Absolutely, and CLLG just kind of capitalizing off the early miss again and heading back up to 99.87. It's a slight actually drop on the side of April. It makes me kind of want to imagine, like, without the miss on the side of CLLG, this would be extremely close. But we still have about halfway the map left, so all it takes is April to find another miss, especially on some of these anchors, which can be pretty brutal if you're not ready for them. But doesn't really look like anyone's offering.
Oh man, every time I see this Jack section, man, I always get so scared, biting my lips on that one. Like, bro, both is holding that one.
As I said, I do believe CLLG actually dropped 2 greats on it, on the core Jack.
Oh, they did.
Guard solo, which it's just like this is just way closer than it needs to be. I feel like all it takes on the side of April is just a miss, especially as we're heading into the last key where we're getting a lot more quads accompanied by the streams. That I do believe that's going to be 244.
Yeah,
or
244 stream. I don't know, honestly. It looks like 244 stream bursts. Mostly they are, but nonetheless, it's April having the accuracy game still 9.93. Score rate is extending now, going to... Actually, is this extending? Not really. It's only staying at around 5,000. And this ending can be very scary. These little, like, guitar sounds is making the map really techy in this ending section. Both players are still holding so far. This guitar section just does not end. You have to be fully consistent here.
Anything can still happen. The quads are still accompanying a lot. The final dump. Will anything happen? As the map closes out, as the players just go for the final sprint, it doesn't look like April's going to be taking this with just nearly a V1 double S, only having 150. But even then, look at the side on CLLG as well. Look how close. Look how close that MA is.
Yeah, the perfect count is literally off by 3. The 3 grades on the side of CLLG, and of course that one miss really settled that score. Tiny score lead for the side of April here. 5,000 score. They are going to be taking their first point off of their second tick. Oh, this is interesting.
Get creative, wasting no time, just jumping into their protected race 2. You can already tell, maybe just after that performance, after that masterclass performance on race 3, like both, like, you already know that both these players are gonna go neck and neck.
Oh, this map is another very scary one. We saw long jacks, continuous long jacks in race 3. This one's gonna feature long and long throws. This is gonna be scary.
This, like, I don't even know. And it looks like Yao's gonna be playing in this. I'm actually really interested to see how Yao will perform in this. I'm kind of curious to see why April was playing this, but maybe they might not be too comfortable with, you know, the trills and some of the anchors as well in this map that has to be accompanied. It is 3.5 minutes as well, so CLLG going from a 4-minute to a 3.5 minute map. You just better hope that you do not fatigue.
Yeah, this map has, yeah, like you said, 3 minutes and 3 minutes. We have 2 of the longest rice maps going to be played 2 times in a row, and here we go, the endless trill. Every time I see this, I'm like, what? How is this real? But both players nailing it perfectly. What? Okay, bro. No. This tournament is crazy, man. They have the exact same accuracy right now.
That's just your average top seed. That's just your average high seeded teams nowadays. And
like,
yeah, here we are. The anchors at 100, like they're only 107 BPM, but especially just going in from like trill hell into these anchors, like it is pretty easy to get your accuracy back on if you are comfortable with it, but if you're not, then, which could happen near the end of the map as this is pretty long, it can catch you out potentially. But now we're heading into the KI where we're going to be seeing a lot more of those anchors, and we'll see how both these players manage. Knowing how this is get creatives protect, I'm probably presuming that they'll just thrive off these anchors and trills.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they are having extremely well accuracy. CLG having 9.92 right now, but yeah, is having even higher, 9.96 right now. These trills are they're utterly brutal, and yet, yeah, it's completely unfazed by any of them. So does CLG. Why is the accuracy such perfect right now? Like, this is just crazy stuff. We're only halfway though. Like, all it takes is one slip up and it can be like 50 misses, bro. Like, the trills can end up in a very endless no lock or column lock.
God, look how close it is. 600 points.
Yes, eating ag! What?
I don't even know how you get the getting ag on the KIs. Like, that
what is anchors?
That is just insane. Like, you see the last wing unicorn. You have unhappy refrain, bro. And here we are. This song was
Dude, I am in awe right now.
No Time But CLLG finding a few misjudgments. This already, like, if this holds on, this could already go back over towards Cosmic Princess Kaguya, but we still have the last drop to get through. Anything can still happen. CLLG getting back up to the 99.9. The split frills are still really down. All we have left is the outer where it's only 1,000 points of score difference right now. Anything will just bring the score difference back over towards the side of Get Creative. But will it happen?
These dense streams are so scary. That bow jump trill, I saw a stream of 300 or something, yeah, but it was enough. 99.96, 8K.7, 9.8.7K, like 90 perfects to be on double edge. Like, okay, I can see why Yes playing this map now. How is this real?
God damn, that is not a real score. 90 and 173 on just a map like this is insane, I'll just say. And now that actually equalizes the score again. And it is going to be a breakpoint trade back as well. And Cosmic Princess Kaguya as well, probably going to get that moral boost, winning Team Blues Protect. So now, the question is, what are Cosmic Princess Kaguya going to pick? Maybe, I'd probably just have to say it's one of the hybrids or one of the LNs. But actually, that kind of puts an eye a small bit. As maybe...
I'll go for it.
Because, again, yeah, only has 2 picks left until they have to sub out. Again, if they decide to pick the next 2.
I honestly don't know. We did see blue team winning in the LN hybrid side, but it was because of some unlucky misses for the side of red team there. And I think without the misses, I think red team would have won those LN hybrids, but it's also very close on Rice as well. It doesn't mean that they have any better chance on Rice ever. Same case for red team, like the accuracy game has been very close and it all came down to like some combo consistencies between the two. So like if I were any of the teams, I honestly have not the best idea on what to actually pick.
Alright,
LN3. Okay, then go back to LN strat now.
Yep. Hopefully.
Maybe because like, okay, yeah, it's like getting back to their consistency now, having that amazing 8K score on Rice 2. They're gonna be more. Their mental is back. They won't choke, miss on random points on the maps in LN hybrids. Hopefully their confidence is back and get some crazy scores on the LN side once again. Because they could have done like really well on the other LNs, right?
Oh,
Just their mental.
This map is really short as well. And it looks like, yeah, and Senku's going to be jumping back in for this pick. But now, this is going to be interesting. We have seen Hybrid Free, which I guess Hybrid Free would be kind of similar to LN Free as well. So, this map is brutal for 2 minutes as well. Like, it is very LN dub heavy. And it's like just very vocal dub, so you just have to follow vocals essentially.
Yeah, it's like your your average K-pop LN map, I guess. Like, it's a map I might leak as well. You know, these releases gonna be very abrasive and just simply difficult. We'll see.
100%. We'll have to see. I do feel like this could go either way, just knowing that Senku also can hold her own when it comes to long note as well.
Yeah, this map that requires quite an amount of L1 finger control, so it's gonna be up to whoever has that better consistency at both holding accuracy by releasing precisely correct or holding the combo. From what we see, we do see Senku having more consistency on the side of comboing, but yeah, does have the better accuracy game in LNs. And as you can see, yeah, it's having way better accuracy off of Senku already.
It definitely is a very big difference. But the thing is, we're only in the intro. We still have the KIs to go through, which is going to throw in a lot, let me just say. Great job to decide, yeah, before the thing was traded back by Senku. I think great turn leads in a concern here. Just try not to find too much misjudgments. So here we are, a lot of those scattered releases, some LN anchors as well, accompanied by some shields sometimes too. Actually, it's actually stabling a bit. We only have a 2,000 score difference, and the map is almost over already as we're heading into the final quarter. And the speed up, here we go, the main meat of the map.
Yeah, this map's fairly short, and here we go. BPM is kind of increasing. We do see, yeah, getting still 9.840 to drop a bit from the beginning, but it's still definitely above Senku's 9.7. 3,000 score only, though, like you said, we did see misses coming in from, yeah. If that does happen again on this one, it's going to switch it in just a split second. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sorry. And I, like, come on. As I say that, that is brutal. I don't even know why I'm not having a reaction for that. Like, the moment I call that it's possible to have a miss, the miss immediately happened. Like, what?
I'm eating my egg sandwich. I go to eat my egg sandwich. I look back, and the score is different. Oh my god.
Yeah, you would not have.
I don't even want to know. And the home stretch as well is very heartbreaking, and that actually gives Get Creative another breakpoint surprisingly. So they have they've
How many
managed to get
breakpoints is now? Like, there's like
that's three.
at least 3. Yeah, 3
So
breakpoints.
now they're in the driver's seat again. The question is, what will they pick? Honestly, even after how LN3 formed, because how consistent Senku is when holding on to LN, I even think Hybrid 1 or Hybrid 2 might just open up. I think those doors are opened up. I think you go for hybrids.
I honestly, I don't even know. Like, yeah, it's been choking quite a bit on the LN's hybrids now. Like, they haven't FC'd a single map on all the hybrid LN maps. So that LN3 was actually heartbreaking, though. It was like the last 15 seconds of the map when Ye found the miss and gave the score lead. It was just when I was trying to say, like, it's possible for Ye to miss as well. Like, right as I say that, they find the drop. Typical commentator curse moment, but
Hey, it
too many
happens.
breakpoints. Too many breakpoints. So I don't even know what the blue team is gonna take to avoid a breakpoint again.
I mean, in this scenario right now, definitely be very hard to pick. Because, again, I do believe this is Get Creative's final pick. Because they either win the next two, and they take the upset, or Cosmic Princess Kaguya win. Actually, I'm not too sure. I
I
think
don't
there's one more.
know.
I'm not sure they have one more pick after this. The math is not mathing up in my head. Okay, Hybrid 1. I'm not too surprised they go for Hybrid 1.
Well, if they are hoping for a miss from yet again on hybrids, hybrid LNs, hybrid 1 is the way to go. Like, the information that we have for this entire match is so scattered. Like, anything can still happen on, like, literally anything can happen.
They is just nail biting. I'm trying to say.
I don't think I've ever been this confused on what the trend is gonna be between the two teams.
100%.
Like, everything seems so normal. Okay, yeah, it's having accuracy elite now. But then in like 5 seconds, they find a miss, and then I'm like, okay, never mind. I was wrong.
Oh, yeah. And even then, Hybrid 1, you think this is stream? Well, think again. It's stream, but it's not your typical stream pick. And here you are. If the intro was already something, with all those plans, then you're in for something special.
This is called Abstraction Cup for a reason. We are already in for some really dumpy, grazy, abrasive stuff right here in this beginning, but it's gonna slow down a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna be capitalizing off in terms of accuracy again. If the same thing happens, I guess this trend, it does exist, but yes, having the accuracy lead so far, Senku holding back 9.7 in the beginning. This map's longer than LN3, so like, there is more opportunities to hold consistent accuracy, but there's also more opportunities to drop accuracy. So
we'll have to see. Again, this is pretty dumpy as well, where, of course, when the vocals get heavier, you have a lot more of those LN rolls, a lot more of those scattered releases. Score advantage and actually advantage does go towards the right now, but as we get later and later into the map, we're going to be seeing a lot more of those screen bursts, kind of make it more of a rain on these players. And even then, we're almost finished with this match, as in, we don't have much pick left. So maybe the fatigue would start to wear it for some of these players as well, because we do know Senku, have been playing for quite a bit.
Yeah, it has been 42 minutes into this match right now. It's definitely the accuracy elite right now. It seems like they are not that fatigued by this map. 9.87 is insane of an accuracy. But I don't want to say it again, but misses did happen on all the other 3 maps on LNs and hybrids. If that does happen once again for the 4th time, it's gonna switch.
Again, we'll have to see. Even seeing some of the shields make their debut in the map, it seems that Senku's URs starting to get a bit more sporadic on the later side, finding a few more misjudges, but nothing really too detrimental yet. A few 200 speed dropped here and there. Yes, consistency, especially on the PA side of things, and even MA as well, is absurd pretty much. But we still have the final corner of the map to get through, which is going to be your final push, and it does get the way I would say it just gets way more long note heavy. Even then, looking at all more of those short long notes as well, Senku at this point will probably have to hope for a miracle, just because how different the score and accuracy is.
The song gets more and more complex. This only means the map gets even more and more difficult to be holding consistency on. Senku's gonna be the one finding the miss now instead of like we saw in the previous 3 hybrid LM maps, but that's giving an extended lead of 9,000 now. But trading back, oh my god, does find a miss once again for the 4th time, but it is compensated because of the fact that Senku did find a miss. This is crazy. They traded this time. Oh my god.
Holy. Had that miss not happened on the side of Senku, they probably would have been able to take that point back. But
would
now,
they?
I think they would.
It would be really close.
Well, that's a 99.66. You probably would have needed a 99.71, 72, I think.
Yeah, you need like 7.2 or 7.2 for 991k, if I recall. I mean, it's gonna be really, really close. I actually don't know.
It would have been really close, anyways. But
wow.
Now with that, it is free all. Cosmic Princess Kaguya. Yeah, it does have their force switch, but it is compensated by the fact that they have their pick, so they're gonna 100%. Yeah, they're gonna jump into Rice. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like you said, the free player rule does come in play now. I mean, not free player, like the do you call it? Free. You have to play for 3 times max rule. There's probably a better name for it, but Abro has to be playing this next map now, but because it is their pick, they can obviously go for a Rice, which is Abro's skill set. So, expecting him to come in here. This is crazy. 4 breakpoints so far out of 6. Like, what even is going on? This has a really good chance of pacing to TV.
I'm just scared. I'm really
Yeah,
scared.
like, this whole match is just so confusing to me. Like, there is absolutely zero trend on what picks that the teams are winning off of. Like, what?
All right, here we are. 1 minute 40. This is gonna. I don't even know. Like, I just do not know.
Do not blink, or you will miss the entire map. This is the entire integrity of Rice 4. It's only 100 seconds.
And CLLG will probably be coming in, but
Yeah.
we don't see him on the client yet. But hopefully I'll just pop it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Whatever.
Boom! Oh, I didn't get mine. Brr. Maybe he's getting ready to get in the lobby. Maybe he's playing out a map.
Alright.
Or maybe he's not in the correct slot. I don't know.
Anything. If you know Electon, you know their style attack is brutal and very, like, bursty, very streamy. Just brutal, that's the word I'd say first. It is a hard map, as CLLG had said to chat. And it looks like now both players are most likely getting ready. CLLG's in the wrong slot.
Oh, wait. But they're not in the right slot? Wait. Because CLG's in the chat.
Oh, there they are. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well.
Alright. Now
Oh.
CLLG's in the right slot.
I knew it. You are not in the correct slot. We cannot see you. Don't hide. Come out.
Come on, bro. You gotta see you put up a masterclass performance. And now, here we go. Because we know CLLG is pretty strong at Rice. And we know that April is pretty strong at Rice as well. So, who will come out of this winning? If CLLG does take this point, they will be in an extremely good spot right now.
Yeah, this is a fight for match point. Getting match point is like putting a bunch of pressure onto the opposing team, and it's on anyone's game. Again, don't blink. If you blink, the map's already like halfway over. So right now, both players having the exact same accuracy so far, 9.95, 9.6, but that's accuracy drops from Abro. But so does the LG dropping all the way back to 9.7 as well. These tech bursts are really difficult.
Exactly. 166, you just see so many of those snapping. Some 1.6, 1.7, even some 1.8 as well, I do believe, as I was seeing there. So 50 on side, 100 on side of CLLG and 200 on side of April. And if it can still happen, the score difference is just swinging back and forth like a tug of war right now. Still on the side of April, but we're only 1/3 of the map left, and the raining comes down. A lot of those flaps, a lot of those bursts as well, those broken split frills, just keeping both these players in check. CLLG is catching back up ever so slightly, so anything can still happen.
Yeah, oh my god, the accuracy is so close right now. 0.04 difference. This is again very short. Slight mistakes can be really punishing because of the low node count. But Abus is gaining accuracy so far. CLG is trying to catch up. The map's already ending. Again, this map's super short. The map's already ending in this final like 3 seconds map of the left of the map here. Oh my, okay. But like I said, this map's so short. It's already ended, and it all came down to one perfect count, maybe.
I would probably say a couple of those perfect counts. Who knows how close it would be? if the good never happened on CLLG. But I think actually that still would have been in Abra's favor. But now, okay, get creative. You have to pick wise here. It is match points currently on Cosmic Princess Kaguya. You have to force a tiebreaker in this scenario. You have Rice 5, Rice 1, and Hybrid 2. You know how Rice 2 went, so maybe Rice 1 might not be the best chance. Maybe
Man, I don't know. I don't
why?
know.
You have to get creative. As Dragon said in the chat, you
You
have to
have
get
to get
creative.
creative. That's so true.
I would honestly, I would go Hybrid 2. If I was get creative, I would go Hybrid 2 in this scenario. It is a bit coordination heavy, but also a bit technical. Also does have some Ellen Korjak in it as well, maybe to throw off if they do play this. Or maybe you go Race 5. It is tech, but you have seen how Abra performed. So I would probably go Hybrid 2 in this case.
This is so scary, man. You have hybrid. I mean, you have the rice picks where April is slightly on the upper ground compared to CRG in terms of accuracy. Just a tiny bit though, so like one slip up is all it takes to change the score lead or change the trend at all. But for hybrid 2, I don't. Yeah, has been. Yeah, did FC hybrid 1 after Forge? Wait, no. Wait, no. Yeah, didn't FC hybrid 1. They just traded. I just realized. Wait, yeah, like Baby Hybrid 2 is actually better with the consistency that is not having on the side of LN hybrids. It's difficult. It's difficult though because well, why would you miss 5 times in 5 maps?
That is like I'm not sure. Can we get a panic button as well, maybe? Because the audio is kind of.
Yeah, where did the audio go?
Oh,
I need music.
we need music.
Need music. Please. Oh,
This is just scary. Like in get creative scenario here, I'm not too sure on like what they'd be able to pick.
yeah, this is. I'm gonna use this joke again. They really have to get creative on this one. Oh man, they're deciding though. The safest and smartest pick is hybrid 2. This is true. This is what we discussed. Oh, music is back.
Okay,
Because
hybrid
this
2.
pick.
And has he allowed you to use ChatGPT for this? We don't know.
I would expect to come in and Senku to come in. The free consecutive play rule is just non-existent now because well, it wouldn't have mattered in any way, no matter what combination of players they are picking off in this final like 3 maps. So this is scary, man. I don't know.
They use Grok.
Use Grok. Just talking about Grok now, okay.
Hopefully Grok.
Grok, which player should I use? Alright, okay, yeah, like I said, this should be Yet and Senku to be fighting off of. We did see, not having the best consistency on the hybrid LNs. So this is probably what Senku is hoping for. A singular miss on can definitely give Senku the score lead. But that's presuming that Senku doesn't choke either. You have to see.
It is 2 minutes and 11 seconds, so not the longest pick in the world. But here we go. Already kicking off with a bit of that dense state, some of those reverse shields as well. DLLG in the Twitch chat says he does not want to go to tie. He doesn't want tiebreaker. But is it worth for your team winning? I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want to.
It's either TV or you lose.
In this scenario, yep. Here we are.
Yeah.
Coming off the start. I do believe Senku is getting those slight late releases, but they just need to keep on to the consistency at that point. Finding a few greats on their side as well. Yeah, it's not holding down. They do not want Get Creative to go into tiebreaker.
Yeah, I think it is definitely in the best interest for a red team to not force TV, but accuracy lead is giving, that 2000 score lead right now. Map has a bunch of shields in this for this entire 2 minutes of the map. 155 BPM shields are not super fast, but it's very slow. It's not very slow, but it's not very slow. But the shields are very constant over and over again. It's so easy to just slip up once and then that's a free miss for ya. We are gonna be getting into the break section here. Yeah, all they need is to hold the full combo to not force TV.
It even though it's 5k score difference, which is a small bit big, this still can come down to the wire. You just have to follow the ending tempo changes and still hold on to the jacks, especially in the potential last map as well. You can tell that the nerves might be in an all-time high. Potential 200 I think was dropped away, or that might have just been a release. But here we are, heading into the final stretch. The core jack, the tempo changes are still running in for both players. Will anything happen? Will any of the players fatigue and find a miss into the last core jack? No one does. Both players going to get the full combo. Going to be 997 on the side of and a 991 on the side of Senku. A V1SS just to clean out Get Creative in this 5-3 victory.
Yeah, finally coming in, locking in for the final map here. Finally FCing a map. This is an absolutely crazy match, but unfortunately the TV is not going to be seen in this matchup. Senku with the FC is still very solid, but the ratio, the perfect count is perfectly doubled of great perfect count. That's pretty fun. But the 7 more greats makes it substantial, makes the lead substantial. And 5-3. You do see the audio bugging out, but as we hear that, Cosmic Princess Kaguya is gonna be taking the win 5-3.
What a close 5-3 that was, well, from back-to-back breakpoint from both sides. That was just a masterclass performance, I think, from both teams. And for next week in the losers bracket, I would be scared for the team that has to face a Get Creative. Let me quickly check who that is. So if we go to 51, there's either going to be 2 Slimy Exams or Team Yippee, which hasn't been played out yet. But now, maybe looking at Cosmic Princess Kaguya, next week they will be facing against Vic Team and Acting, so stay tuned for both of those. Meanwhile, now we have 2 more matches on, I do believe. On the second channel, we have Antumai versus Frog, and in a minute exactly, we have Chicken Bread versus Eternus and some random. She does not want to tell me the full name. Oh, Fed Terminus and some Rar versus Chicken Bread as well, which will be streamed on this channel, I do believe.
So that was like you said, a very close matchup between the 2 teams here. So I think both teams are going to be an absolute menace in both the winners bracket and losers bracket. I think for Cosmic Princess Kaguya, they just have to work on a little bit more on the combo consistency side of things, and they can probably be a really scary team in the winners bracket next round. While Get Creative is going to be they have lower accuracy in general compared to Kaguya, but then their consistency is so high that when they're facing lower seeds in the lower bracket, it's going to be a very big powerhouse compared to the lower seeds though. For the seeds in the losers. I mean, for the teams in the lower bracket, you have to be very scared, or just be scared by this team. It's scary.
Oh, 100%. And well, I guess that's what we're here to do, just heighten the stakes of all those matches. So for now, I guess we can close off. Do you have anything else you'd like to say before we close out, Poppy?
Yeah, I mean, just best of luck to the players, and I believe we are going to be switching commentators because, like you said, another match is going to be being streamed right now, so who's going to be yapping this time? Let's take a look.
Oh, I wonder.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be you and, or is it just you? I don't know.
I mean, so far it's just me, as far as I'm aware, but I'm open to anyone joining if they want to.
Nightkore, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'll bet. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Song Vinegar
Live.
Will do it time. Let's go. We're gaming. We are so back.
We are so back.
Alright.
Alright. Then I'll take my leave now. Best of luck, you two, at commenting. And best of luck to the two teams that will be playing. And also the other match as well, I think. You can check out the other stream if you want to. So, I will be taking my leave now. See ya, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye.